and then here we are, you can see the downloads, and from the downloads you can download the iPhone SDK 3.1.3 with Xcode 3.1.4, and by hitting this link you can download this SDK. There are some versions, Leopard, Snow Leopard and other downloads. It will depend on your MacBook version. Now we are assuming you have downloaded the iPhone SDK, and after you have downloaded the iPhone SDK, you will get this kind of DMG file, iPhone SDK 3.2 beta with Xcode 3.2.2 DMG, and you have to double click on the DMG file, and then it will be extracted, and Xcode and iPhone SDK for Snow Leopard. You have to double click, and then you have to set up this Xcode. Now we are assuming you have already set up the Xcode. Now we will show you how to run a project.
Xcode icon.
And after you have set up the Xcode, you will get this Xcode icon on your dock, or you have to search it by like this. You can click on the Macintosh HD or any folder and then search for Xcode, and you can see here, if you can find the Xcode icon, you can see here the Xcode icon appears here. Just little here it is, the Xcode IDE icon, and you can just double click on it and run the Xcode. We are running the Xcode now. And you can start a new project from open, or you just can double click on the project file also. Suppose we are here opening a project by open, and you can see the blue icon of the project, and just click it, and Xcode will open this for you.
Again.
Or you can just click on the Xcode icon, then file, open, and then you can go to the desired project file called here angelcards.xcode project. Every Xcode project has a name which end with .xcode proj, and you can click it and open it, and then you have to select, if the project is already ready, you have to select iPhone simulator version. It can be 2.2.1 or 3.0 or 3.1 or 2.1, whatever you want. You have to run it, select it from here, and then build and go to view this project on the simulator. If there is no errors, it will run on the simulator, and if there is errors, you will see it here. Here we can see 2 errors here. You can also double click on a project file to open it, and it will automatically open with Xcode. Here you can see iPhone project, and we are double clicking on it, and it is opened here. Now we select for the simulator, you have to do one thing. You have to select here the iPhone simulator 2.0 or 2.1 or 3.1, whatever you want. If you do not find it here, you have to click on this blue icon in this project file. Here it is called iPhone Big Books. You can double click on it and you can see this kind of window, and from here base SDK for all configuration. You can click here and then select the iPhone simulator, and after that you can cross it, and here you have to select the simulator here, simulator 2.2.1 or 3.1, whatever you want, and then say the build and go. Click the build and go button to view this application on simulator, and you can see here the simulator open here, iPhone simulator, and the application launches in the simulator. Thus you can run any project on the simulator by selecting its version and then just clicking on the build and go button. You have seen how to run an application on iPhone simulator on the MacBook, but we cannot test all the features of an iPhone application in the simulator because the simulator doesn't support the accelerometer feature or the camera feature, and some other issues are here. For that you cannot fully test an application in the iPhone simulator. That's why we have to build these applications in an iPhone, and for building in iPhone an application, you have to create a provisional profile, and after you have got confirmation from the Apple that your developer ID is confirmed, and then you will be able to get the provisioning profile from their sites. We'll discuss this matter, how to create a provisional profile.
First we have to create two certificates from the keychain. We go to Go and then Utilities, and in Utilities there is an application keychain access. From keychain access certificate, we go to certificate assistant and then create a certificate, request a certificate from certificate authority. Here you enter your email address of the account, Apple ID's account name, and you can reuse this email address here. So to this